Hello everybody and welcome back to Hearts of Iron, where we are currently working our way across the Amazon River, and it is a long and grinding process. There's no doubt about that. Supplies are grim out here, that's for sure. I want to take a quick look at the supply situation up here. Okay, there's a hub here. That's intriguing. We have these guys currently pocketed, and they are going to eventually start to wipe. We're pressing across the river over here, which is a very big deal. It looks like we might end up making it. Emphasis on maybe. Less than a day? I think we're going to make it. How close are we to making it across the river? We've almost started. Okay, good to know. They're going to move additional forces in, and that is reasonably fine for the moment. What we need to do right now, of course, is be working on eliminating these guys. I'm going to assist that attack out over here. We don't actually need to win this attack. All we need to do is get them to start to stack wipe. So that will be absolutely fine. We've got this Mountaineer template that is going to go here. Looks good. And beyond that, we just need these guys gone. That is going to free up a lot for us once that does happen. So that'll be good. And they have moved reinforcements in over here, so it's unlikely that we're going to make our way across there anytime soon. Let's check on the status up over this way. We currently possess 100% naval supremacy there. That is good. We do not possess naval supremacy down here. We're probably still moving ships over. That's absolutely fine. We're going to continue to invade these Spanish locations over here, zoned by British Congo. So we're going to land here, then we'll be done in this area. I do not believe Spain owns anything else until we start to get out over here where they have this little area. So that is definitely noted. We can get there fairly easily. We would be able to launch from, say, here and attack down this way. So that would be fine. Is this Spanish? Tonga is indeed Spanish. Okay, so there are definitely some Spanish holdings out over here. Hawaii is currently independent, which is intriguing, but we're making solid progress in this war here. I like it. So we're going to continue to press the attack up over this way. Hopefully we'll eventually make our way in there and take that over for real. We would really like to make our way past that particular obstacle. And I want these guys to continue to attack over here. This will eventually start to stack wipe. These guys will not be able to keep up with this. There's absolutely no way that they can. It simply is not going to happen. I want these guys to assist in this attack as well. They all instantly stopped. Okay, get in here. Continue that attack. Less than a day, in theory. And we want these to stack wipe. Okay, now it's going to be like 2 weeks. We'll see how that ends up actually going. But there we go. There's one unit wiping. That's exactly what we want to see, is a lot of units wiping here. Beautiful. How are things going out over here? Well, we're actually moving across the river. The question is, will they bring in reinforcements before we get there? The answer is probably, but we'll see. We'll put our armored division in there. That'll be fine. We still are short on aluminum. Okay, noted. That is absolutely fine. These guys have stopped their attack. Let's continue to work on that. We stack wiped one of those units previously, but let's just make it on in here. Okay, never mind. We're not making it on in here. Okay, they are taking 18% attrition to our 8% attrition. So that is something. It's not perfect, but it is something. So down over here, we're at 99%. They did manage to move some forces in. How close are we? Oh, we're much closer now. Unfortunately, they're moving additional forces in, which is unsurprising, to be clear. I want these guys to make sure that they are assisting. They are. Can we assist from here as well? We can. And we should. They gave up on that instantly. I want you to assist on that. Cool. Now, as far as all of this goes, get in here. All of you. All of you as well. Get in here. And then all of these guys are going to assist this attack. We just want to stack wipe these units and get them out of here. They're quite entrenched at this moment, but there's very little that they can do about this. Our main problem is a lack of organization in this area, right? That's not surprising. but that is indeed our main problem. So we're very, very close here. We estimate that this battle will last for another 3 days. I want these guys to assist. I want these guys to all assist as well. Knock them out of here. I want you guys assisting the attack. Okay. So another 4 days currently. They're definitely moving additional divisions in. We're having a really hard time making it across this river. No doubt about that, but if we can just kick these guys out of here, that would be amazing. Keep attacking here. All of you guys, keep attacking. They're definitely pulling reinforcements in from here. I want these guys to launch an attack up this way to hold those reinforcements there. This will be another 5 days currently. They're attacking out over here to try to do a similar sort of thing to what we're doing here. Okay, I want you guys to continue the attack here. Cool. Another 3 days, allegedly. Get in here. Another 2 days. How's this attack going? We're failing the attack, but we don't need to win this attack. We're just holding them there, is the idea. So that'll be fine. We'll just sort that in over here, no problem whatsoever. And back over this way, less than a day. Beautiful. And we got it. Okay. That is a very, very big deal. Now we need to work on these guys out over here. That's where the actual supply hub is, out in this area. But we need to hold this location. And these guys are going to need to not abandon this area. I don't actually want to attack up over here right now. What I want to do is I want to assist this attack. So stop attacking here. Stop attack. Stop it. Stop attacking. Can we stop attacking, please? Thank you. I want to assist this attack. Beautiful. So they're currently down to 6 units. Now they're up to 7 again. They must be utilizing this naval base. That's okay. We just want to push through here. So that'll last a while. It'll take some amount of time to get that done. That is understood. Continuing to attack over here. We want these guys to run out of supply. Are they getting supply from Colombia over here? It seems like they should have stack wiped by now, but okay, whatever. So that's reasonably fine. Yeah, we're not actually doing heavy attacks out over here. I want these guys to get an offensive line right out over here and get going on that. Okay, so we're going to put an entire army into attacking this, and I want them to aggressively attack. So they're going to make their way on over. That's fine. I want these guys to continue to attack here. Make your way in for now. And these guys should be attacking here as well. And they all stopped. Can we please attack here? Don't just stop after 1 day. I understand your organization is low, but so's theirs. And we need to stack wipe these guys. We need to get this cleared up. That will be a very, very big boon for us. So that is absolutely fine. Hesse-Kassel has capitulated to Austria. Okay. That war has been going on for quite a long time. I'm a little surprised that it's starting now. And now they capitulated to communist Hesse-Kassel. Okay, so we're starting to see some stack wipes going on here. That is excellent. We're very happy to see that. These guys are going away. So that is good. We're going to see additional tanks making their way up this way. Has this attack happened yet? It is currently attacking. And we're currently losing that as well. Okay. So that is absolutely noted. That is intriguing. They apparently have 26 divisions there, and our soft attack isn't enough to push in, which is mildly remarkable. No mildly about it. That is actually quite remarkable. So that is ongoing. This can launch as soon as it's ready. That'll be fine. And we're just going to continue our attacks out over here. They've apparently moved additional forces in. These guys are now fully stack wiped, though. So that looks good. Now, as far as supplies over here go, it's definitely not fantastic. That's for sure. Getting this supply hub would be huge for us, or getting this supply hub. Both of them would be very, very good. No doubt about that. I do want to check in on infrastructure. Okay, we definitely want to build infrastructure there, and anti-air. We could also build a radar station over here if we wanted to, but I kind of feel like that would not be tremendously useful. So let's take a look at what the railway situation here is. This railway could be upgraded, but there's not that much else that needs to be. Now, we could definitely make an argument that we should build a new supply hub up here somewhere. That argument could definitely be made, and we would end up building railroads, something like that, and then a supply hub perhaps here. So that way we'll have this supply hub and this supply hub and this one. Although this one is just a level 1 naval base, right? So we'll get going on that. That seems reasonably fine for the time being. Okay. Now this army is still on its way over. It'll take it some time to arrive. We're still reshuffling our troops at this point. These guys are going to hop into our reserves. That seems okay. Speaking of which, I want to check these numbers. Yep, that all seems absolutely fine for the time being. Of course, we're completely dug in down here, and we've achieved a full stalemate, which is the goal. But the fact that we've made it primarily across the Amazon at this point is absolutely a big deal. So that's good. At this point, our primary issue in this area is absolutely one of supply. Supply is a significant problem. Now, we did apparently fail our attack up over here. So that's noted that Cuba is apparently very heavily defending this port. We will continue to launch attacks there. But for the moment, that attack did indeed fail. I guess this is the obvious location for us to land, since that's our only naval base. But we are very, very interested in acquiring that naval base. No doubt about that. Okay, so we'll let these guys regenerate for a bit, and we'll relaunch this, but that's going to take another 126 days to prepare. So for now, that is reasonably fine. We do need to attack here, and what is the status of our movement here? Okay, we're moving incredibly slowly on this front. We definitely need to get these railways built. There's no doubt about that. Okay, so when are we going to finish up this supply hub? That'll be done in 26th of November. Okay, noted. We just had a change here. We took over this location. Okay, that is a good location for us to take, but we'll need to get reinforcements in there. We would love to take this location, but supplies are grim at this moment. No doubt about that. So we do have a unit heading down over here. It will arrive eventually, and that will remove some of the supply issues over here. No doubt about that. Some of the supply issues. But we're currently fighting over the 2 supply depots. There's one here and one here. And we would absolutely love to get those. We're building one of our own just in case. Now, this is a naval doctrine here. We could definitely go with, say, mass strikes or integrated convoy defense. We'll do that. That seems okay. And these guys will launch eventually. I want to check in over here. Have we managed to launch this yet? No, we've got a few days left on that. Okay, sounds good. So in terms of our rail network over here, we are definitely still struggling to get that all set up. This needs to get upgraded. I think a connection here does make sense. So let's get going on that. Also, a connection up this way absolutely makes sense. So we can do that as well. Cool. So for now, that will be absolutely fine. We'll get to work on all of that. Supplies in this area are still not going to be perfect by any means, but that's okay. We should have these guys on the rail network by now, right? They should be. But they perhaps aren't. So they're slowly making their way over. Wow. They move so slowly over here. Okay. Yeah, that rail network absolutely needs to be upgraded. There's no doubt about that one. So these guys out over here are not doing so hot, right? We definitely need to attack them. But it's taking us a very, very long time to move our units. Painfully slowly in the Amazon here. That is reasonably expected. This is just the way that the Amazon works, right? It's always going to be painful to move through the Amazon, which is why it's better that we're doing it now instead of when we're fighting basically the entire rest of the world. So that is good. No doubt about that. And we're going to continue to hold this position over here. I mean, we'll do probing attacks out over this way. But for right now, the interesting thing is this. We want to continue to wear down these guys. So that'll be fine. I want to take a look at our supply map mode here. Okay. So these supply hubs are overloaded, which is unsurprising. Unsurprising completely and totally. We could consider building another supply hub up over here, but with this one here, I don't want to do that. I think that we're better off capturing this supply hub. So that should be reasonably fine. We're going to continue to attack up over here and whittle them down a little bit. They do have some supply flow, but it's only a level 1 naval base. So their supplies are wildly overstretched here, for sure. Over here, probably less so. But that's okay. So this is looking good for the moment. We just want to continue to wear these guys down a little bit while this force slowly, painfully slowly, makes their way over. That said, they should be on the rail network now, or nearly on the rail network. So that is very, very good. Okay, what is this? This is a regular division that can go there. Perfect. So no problem whatsoever there. I do want to launch attacks up over here, but with these guys, okay, they're now here. Noted. I want to launch an attack here, and I want these guys to support it. This is mostly a probing attack. So we're seeing how exactly that's going to go. Noted. Supplies are grim. No doubt about that. That said, we are at this point about halfway done with this supply hub, so that is very, very good. And we are, of course, still working in the background on some of these naval bases, right? No, I think we already completed the naval bases. Okay, that seems fine. Yeah, these should all be level 10 naval bases up here. Cool. That's a level 10. That's a level 10. Excellent. So there should be no major supply throughput issues there. Cool. So with all of this underway, yeah, this attack is going to fail. We knew that. I was interested in seeing what that was going to end up looking like. These guys have just about arrived to their jumping off point. So that's very, very good. They are set to aggressively attack, so they will start to aggressively attack up over here and start to wear down the supplies here of these guys. We can see their current supply status is 83. Okay. That seems absolutely fine. We're going to commence that. So we've arrived down over here. Looks good. We have a lot of these forces that are going to assist this attack. There we go. It's going to be a lengthy battle, but that's okay. We don't actually care about that. We want that battle to continue and be a bit of a battle of attrition. That is absolutely something that we want. Now, we've landed here. And that, of course, means that we need to construct a naval base here. There we go. And these guys can forget about this order. We need them to begin preparation on a new order, which would be to attack from here to here. Or potentially, since they can disembark from here, they can go directly over to here. No, unable to find valid path to target. Okay, that's fine. We can get started on the preparation, and they'll find a valid path to the target as soon as we finish up a level 1 naval base in Port Clarence. So that'll be okay. No problem whatsoever there. We've got this armored division and this medium tank template. The medium tank template goes here. The armored division goes here. Perfect. So we're not seeing significantly successful attacks out over here. This attack is not going tremendously well, but we have dropped their supply status to 53% from 83%. So that is actually working quite well. We're relatively pleased with that one. We want that supply status to continue to drop, although it went back up to 78%. That's still down from where it was, so that is relatively okay. So this attack is going to launch as soon as it's ready. As far as this attack goes, do we want to continue to focus on this naval base? What if we took Havana instead? It would be an interesting concept, for sure. Basically, their entire force is probably here. The infantry division here can go here. That's fine. I want to check in. How many divisions does Cuba have? 4 to 7. We saw like 26 divisions here previously. So they have some allied divisions there, including from Argentina, from Brazil, from Venezuela, or from Paraguay. We're not sure exactly which ones, but one of them, for sure. So that will definitely get a lot easier for us to take over Cuba after we've finished this progression through here. So that looks okay. Supply status is up to 91. Now it's down to 65. Now it's dropping quickly. Okay. Now it goes back up. So one thing that I want to do is I want to put one of these units. Where are you going? You're active in 2 regions? Okay. I'm going to pull you out of the Caribbean. I'm going to put you in here, and I want you to be on convoy rating. Okay. So that'll be fine for now. And then we've currently got these guys up here, which is good enough. And then we've got these guys who are docked in Kuban, and I want them to be patrolling down here. That didn't go. Okay, over here, to the Gulf of Guinea. That will be good. Although, we don't want them to be assigned wherever else it is that they're assigned. Oh, active in Regions 1. Okay. Looks good. So that'll do for right now. You're operating in the Caribbean Sea. Yep, that looks correct. Basically, all we want to do here is we want these guys who are not doing anything here. Get out here. Convoy raid. There you go. Okay, so we're now convoy raiding up here, and we're intercepting supplies that are heading into this naval base. So we're basically just blockading that. That's the overall idea behind that one. So that looks good. We've made some amount of progress here. This supply hub has finished, and that will definitely help matters. Let's motorize that up. Okay, and looking at this, supplies are much better over on this side now. They're still a little grim out over this way, but that is reasonably fine. Yes, this looks much, much better out over here. And a little bit better out this way. So that'll be absolutely okay. Oh, hello. I'm not sure if they evac'd here or if we stack wiped them. But they are gone from this location. That's really good too. We're very, very happy about that. Let's just move these guys right on in. They will arrive eventually. We're actually winning this attack as well now. It's amazing what a few supplies will do. Actually, we're not winning it now. Okay, I want these guys to assist this attack. There we go. And these guys can start to move over. Perfect. So that'll be absolutely fine. This is going to be quite a choke point for us as we push up into Venezuela, but that should be absolutely fine. We've got these 3 infantry divisions. They will go into our reserve. No problem whatsoever there. Cool. How close are we to getting this naval base under our control? We're fairly close. So that looks solid. These guys are slowly making their way over. I want to continue to assist this attack. Get in there. Okay. So we're continuing to look to push these guys back. In the meantime, we should probably do a harassing attack up over here so that they can't move reinforcements down. That would be the ideal scenario. And then we just push these guys out, in theory. You guys can launch a harassing attack up over here while these tanks recover. There we go. And that's going to last for like another 34 days. That's fine. I don't mind that. So, how are we doing down here? Just about complete. Looks good. Yeah, this is definitely proving complicated to make our way in over here, but that's fine. We now have access to this naval base, which should get motorized up. There we go. And we should also max out this naval base. And any railroads that are in this area as well, which we won't have access to them for another 9 days. For the moment, we'll just let our units automatically attack out over here. That'll be fine. I want these guys to move back to a balanced manner. There we go. Looks good. So this is a very small choke point over here, and we have a lot of forces being concentrated into that. That is very likely going to cause us some supply issues. So we'll keep an eye on that, but we have significantly made progress here. We currently have 4 days left until these are available to be upgraded, assuming that they need it, which they probably do. So that all looks absolutely fine. Getting the supply hub here would be very, very, very useful for us. No doubt about that. So there is that. I kind of want this guy to aggressively attack at this point. So we'll get started on that. Yeah, this is exactly the way I want this to go. So that'll be fine. We can just start supplying additional supplies over this way. Taking a look at this situation, it is decent, actually, in terms of supply. Yeah, absolutely decent. We'll take it. So let's hop into construction here and get this railway upgraded, as well as this one. Both of those need to be done, and we need to be working on getting this naval base completed. Okay, so that looks good. Next, the Brazilian convoy is going to have to go through here, most likely, but it absolutely has to go through the Caribbean Sea. And so we're going to go and start raiding convoys in the Caribbean Sea to make sure that the Brazilians cannot get additional supplies into this naval base. So they're going to be stuck with just what is in Venezuela, and that will be absolutely great. Now it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to continue to press through, and we're just about through the Amazon at this point. We've got this mountain range, and then it's largely smooth sailing into Venezuela. I mean, there is this river here, but I don't foresee significant issues in Venezuela, assuming our supplies are relatively under control. We'll see how that goes. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Kentogan, Ali Lee, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time. That is not the button we're looking for. Let's go with this one.